Hey everybody, it's Tanya here, and today's tip for buyers is regarding home inspections. Why do we do them? Are they worth it? And hands down, the answer is yes, 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 and yes, you should do it. So, number one, if you're buying a home, even if everything looks totally fine, everything appears to be working, not only do you not necessarily know if there might be issues that might pop up, but often the homeowner doesn't know either, because if everything's working, you don't know it's broken. I know that there's a quote that's a little more succinct than that, but that's kind of the gist of it. How many times does a homeowner open their electrical box and check inside to make sure there isn't a mouse nest in there or water coming in from the outside line? Very rarely. So if there's no problems with the electric, why would we be opening our panels? So that's just one example of what a home inspector does. Your buyer's agent should have a great list of recommended home inspectors. So hopefully you can reach out to your buyer's agent about that. Sorry, I don't like my camera angle today. There we go. I guess that's a little better. So they will give you a recommended list of inspectors for your area. And the home inspector will look at everything from plumbing, the roof, if they can see it, unless it's one of the months that we've had this winter where the roofs were covered with snow. There's a way to figure out that, but they'll look in the attic, they'll look at the electrical. They do often make sure to let you know that they're not code inspectors, okay? Because if you are looking for the most recent codes on the electrical codes for that town, if you really want to go further, then you'd need to go to the electrical inspector. But your home inspector is a wealth of knowledge to give you an idea for things that they would be concerned about, specifically safety concerns. And all inspectors in their final report will have a summary page that gives you the highlights on anything that's of concern. Structure, they check the structure itself, the foundation, all the things. So, and make sure that you can be available and present at that home inspection. Now, very often I'll be working with a couple, and maybe they can't both be there, but as long as one of you is there, to be there to ask questions if you have them. Have the inspector explain things that maybe are a concern so that you're right there with them. And they will often also write notes on things that maybe they won't verbally mention during the inspection, but you'll see pop up on the report, and you can always circle back to them and ask additional questions about that. But again, home inspections, they're so important that Massachusetts now has a home inspection disclosure form, basically stating that a seller, I'm not going to get too in the weeds on this, everybody, so don't get excited, that a seller cannot request that one buyer waive their inspection to leverage themselves above another offer or to make their offer sweeter. It is illegal. So more on that in another video, and you can always reach out to me if you have questions and you just can't wait to hear more about it. But in terms of home inspections, they're absolutely important. I recommend them highly. And that's just a summary of what happens at a home inspection and things to look for. All right, so I hope this was helpful. This is Tanya. I'll see you for the next tip. Over and out.